malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of Active Circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login key, and basically your whole digital life. That's why modern threats hitting smartphones are so dangerous. Hackers don't just go after apps. They try to sneak into every corner of your device. Active Circuitry's flagship solution steps in with AI-powered protection built for mobile. It's fueled by over 4 million signal points and growing daily, so it's constantly learning from real-world attacks. The system doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of Active Circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login key, and basically your whole digital life. That's why modern threats hitting smartphones are so dangerous. Hackers don't just go after apps. They try to sneak into every corner of your device. Active Circuitry's flagship solution steps in with AI-powered protection built for mobile. It's fueled by over 4 million signal points and growing daily, so it's constantly learning from real-world attacks. The system doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of Active Circuitry. Hitting smartphones are so dangerous. Hackers just go after apps. They try to sneak into every corner of your device. Active Circuitry's flagship solution steps in with AI-powered protection built for mobile. It's fueled by over 4 million signal points and growing daily, so it's constantly learning from real-world attacks. The system doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus. Stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection. Tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring. Keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring. Protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor. Flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of Active Circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login key, and basically your whole digital life. That's why modern threats hitting smartphones are so dangerous. Hackers don't just go after apps. They try to sneak into every corner of your device. Active Circuitry's flagship solution steps in with AI-powered protection built for mobile. It's fueled by over 4 million signal points and growing daily, so it's constantly learning from real-world attacks. The system doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus. Stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection. Tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring. Keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring. Protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor. Flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of Active Circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login key, and basically your whole digital life. That's why modern threats hitting smartphones are so dangerous. Hackers don't just go after apps. They try to sneak into every corner of your device. Active Circuitry's flagship solution steps in with AI-powered protection built for mobile. It's fueled by over 4 million signal points and growing daily, so it's constantly learning from real-world attacks. The system doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus. Stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection. Tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring. Keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring. Protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor. Flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of Active Circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login key, and basically your whole digital life. That's why modern threats hitting smartphones are so dangerous. Hackers don't just go after apps. They try to sneak into every corner of your device. Active Circuitry's flagship solution steps in with AI-powered protection built for mobile. It's fueled by over 4 million signal points and growing daily, so it's constantly learning from real-world attacks. The system doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus. Stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection. Tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring. Keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring. Protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor. Flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of active circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login key, and basically your whole digital life. That's why modern threats hitting smartphones are so dangerous. Hackers don't just go after apps. They try to sneak into every corner of your device. Active Circuitry's flagship solution steps in with AI-powered protection built for mobile. It's fueled by over 4 million signal points and growing daily, so it's constantly learning from real-world attacks. The system doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus. Stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection. Tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring. Keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring. Protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor. Flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of active circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login key, and basically your whole digital life. That's why modern threats hitting smartphones are so dangerous. Hackers don't just go after apps. They try to sneak into every corner of your device. Active Circuitry's flagship solution steps in with AI-powered protection built for mobile. It's fueled by over 4 million signal points and growing daily, so it's constantly learning from real-world attacks. The system doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus. Stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection. Tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring. Keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring. Protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor. Flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, always connected. Active Guard, a product of active circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login key, and basically your whole digital life.
Hello, guys. There's a bit of changes in the way we are conducting our, this episode. Welcome to the Cybersecurity and Parenting episode. So, I'm Han-Jun. I'm the Chief Technology Officer of Active Circuitry, and we are a cybersecurity firm. And this is like one of our many outreach program. So there were some changes in our outreach program. When we first started, like about 3 weeks ago, we were actually deciding that, we're doing a lot of like face-to-face customer calls and so on. But now it's a little bit different. Now we are shifting, uh, because now we're shifting forward to like doing about focusing our effort on 60 to 80% on webinars and podcasts, which is why now we have this podcast. And we have two other podcasts as well that is at over 20 over social media platform. So if you have any ideas that you would like us to feature, please feel free to add in your comments or your questions on the social media site that you are viewing this content on. And in addition to this, this content now is being featured as a segment on Radio Future. So Radio Future is a radio station in New York City, and they are a 24/7 radio station that focuses on technology related stuff and also. Okay, so there are a lot of changes to the way we operate because we started like 3 weeks ago, and suddenly now we started 3 weeks ago with us, anyhow naming our webinar. We didn't even know what to name it, so we called it the Cybersecurity Parenting Podcast. And now that it has gotten a bit of traction, we were advised to keep to this title so that it doesn't affect our marketing, so that it doesn't affect our standing with the AI models. So now it's not good advice for us to change the title of our podcast and webinar. We have to keep to this cybersecurity parenting. And I wish that we have thought it through better as to what title to give to this webinar, but it's okay. Now we're stuck with it. There's no choice. And after 3 weeks, right, there are a lot of changes as well, in the sense that um, now there are a lot more equipments to there are so many equipments to handle with, and the audio setup and so on, it keeps on changing. So I'm dealing with so many different kinds of audio setup, that I don't even know how to handle all this audio setup. There's so many things happening right now. The music, the whatever, there's so many things. Then you even have the weathers that I'm not so comfortable with. But anyway, this says to keep the quality of your voice, to keep check on the quality of your voice and the quality of your video as well. So okay, that's about it. So welcome to this webinar. We just started, and there's a lot of changes. So basically, this webinar is a very casual chit chat, as some of our subscribers and listeners will know. It's a very casual chit chat. It's being broadcast to 20 plus social media sites around the world, and it's also being featured as a segment on Radio Future. Radio Future is a 24/7 radio in New York City, and it focuses a lot on technology and good music as well. So if no matter where you're looking at this content on, if you have any comments or any questions, do leave your input on the social media site that you are viewing this content on. We are airing to different places. 안녕하세요. Здравствуйте. Добрый день. Меня зовут Han-Jun. Как дела? Konnichiwa. Watashi no namae wa Han-Jun. Han-Jun desu. Singapore desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So now it's just a casual chit chat session. We are just, hey, 大家好. We are just like going through the news together. Well, let me just see some of the news that is running through. Now, let me just share the screen with you and let me just put on some light music. Too much. Okay, so now we are back. Let's go and look at some of the latest news update that's happening right now for technology and cybersecurity. Let me just share the screen with you. Right. Oh, there's one from CNA. Insane sale, a scale, a close-up look at scam compounds along Cambodia's border with Vietnam. It's been repeating so many times. There's nothing interesting about that. Let me see if there is anything that is the latest. Wow, South Korea backs scam crackdown as Phnom Penh announces international cybercrime conferences. Now, as many of my listeners will know, that actually Thailand is actually holding a cybercrime camp right now for a lot of teenagers, for 80 plus teenagers across the country. And now there's some news from Phnom Penh as well, and seems like South Korea is backing it. Let's see what's happening. South Korea praised Cambodia's effort to combat technology-enabled scam and expressed, oh wait, there's so many things. Hang on for a while, guys. I'm just doing some changes. All right, let's go back to the news. Can you see the news? So apparently, South Korea sent some representative to this Phnom Penh, and they were discussing about bilateral cooperation in security, cross-border crime prevention, and the fight against technology-enabled fraud. And these technology-enabled fraud, they deem that is an issue that has become a growing concern across Asia. And the representative from Cambodia, he says that Cambodia remains firmly committed to dismantling organized cyber scam networks through stronger law enforcement measures and the implementation of the kingdom's recently enacted law on combating technology-enabled scams. Oh, that's a good assurance that the Cambodian representative has given. So according to Cambodia, they are going to host an international conference on combating technology-enabled scam in the near future. So it's in the making. It's not discussed. It's not decided yet. But they will try to bring together representatives from governments and from international organizations to exchange their experiences, so to combat all this kind of cybercrime. So what they are trying to do is that Cambodia wants to position itself as a regional partner in effort to combat online fraud, human trafficking, and other crimes that are linked to cyber scam operations. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So there's this kind of thing that is going on. There might be a conference in Cambodia backed by South Korea. I wonder if you guys will want to attend a conference in Cambodia. A lot of people are visiting Cambodia right now. It's very famous among the Chinese from China, and they go there for gambling trips because it seems like there are a lot of good gambling spots in Cambodia, and the Chinese like to go there to have some fun. Well, apparently to Laos have news as well. Laos. Look, guys, you see this website that I'm scrolling through right now. There are a lot of banners, right? Like for example, this thing, click on allow to subscribe to notifications. And then there's this banner, reject cookies, accept cookies. These banners are actually very dangerous to click on, even though it's just telling you that, by accepting cookies, you agree to storing of cookies on your device to enhance site navigation. But there are scam sites that actually have all these kind of banners, but when you click on it, let's say when you click cookies, you're not exactly accepting the cookies. What you are doing is you are installing a malicious application on your phone or on your laptop, and this will enable the scammers to spy on you through your camera, or they could listen to your conversation. So it's a little bit different from what they claim, what the button claimed to be. So you gotta watch out for that. Especially if you don't trust the website, don't click on any buttons on the website. Unless you have a really good cybersecurity antivirus software. Anxious security pros watch as Anthropic OpenAI expand access to frontier AI models. All right. A lot of cybersecurity professionals are anxious about the new models. Have you guys attended the Microsoft Build event? There's so many updates. I'll share with you guys later. Frontier models from Anthropic and OpenAI continue to send ripples through the cybersecurity world. The moves highlight the anxiety generated by Anthropic's unveiling in April of its Claude Meadows preview model. So they say that in the wrong hands, this model, which has already found tens of thousands of security flaws in the first few weeks after its introduction, could be a dangerous tool for threat actors, which led Anthropic to create Project Glasswing and limit access to several dozen security vendors and researchers to use to develop advanced cybersecurity tools. OpenAI took a similar path, most recently with GPT 5.5 Cyber. So they are the executives at Anthropic. They are increasing the access to this cybersecurity model, and they are also expanding the Glasswing membership from the original 50 to about 150 organizations based in more than 15 countries as well. Now, what the cybersecurity professionals, what they are worried about is they claim that there could be possible dual use of this kind of frontier models that both Anthropic and OpenAI has, because you can use it to help people, and you can also use it to harm people as well. So it's an double-edged sword. Anthropic is hardening the layer underneath first, which means that their most critical dependencies are quietly getting a head start. So they will open the door to layer everyone else runs on top of, such as power, water, healthcare, and software vendors whose code is buried in most company stacks now across 15 countries. So a lot of cybersecurity professionals, they are saying that in order to survive this kind of wave, organization must prioritize to deploy automated patch generation pipelines and to establish strict runtime application self-protection control to neutralize multi-step exploit chains before adversarial actors gain identical capabilities. So what they're trying to say is use their model. If you use their model, you will gain the advantage before others. And in addition to that, be the first ones to use the models provided by OpenAI and Anthropic. Now, this is the interesting part. Because of all this, the White House wants in. The Trump administration, which has been reluctant to put many regulations on the AI industry, is asking model vendors to voluntarily let the federal government assess model designs, models' capability before they are generally released. So what this means is that before anyone else gets to use this model, the White House wants to be the first one, before anyone else. Okay. Laos, India eye deeper ties on internet scam hub. South Korea back scam crackdown as Phnom Penh. Okay, we have repeated that. Scambling websites targeting vulnerable Aussies. Oh, this is interesting. Let's take a look at it. Real stuff. Online gambling scams. Fake gambling websites mimicking legitimate betting platforms. Oh, so it's fake gambling websites. Okay. So these fake gambling websites, they are like surging throughout the entire Australia. And cybersecurity professionals, they are saying that these websites are designed to drain money from vulnerable users. And they say that these websites, they copy what the real gambling website does, but there is zero chance of real payout. And this website, they target people under financial and emotional stress. And the victims are often the poorest of the poor, because they might want to use gambling to make their, as the last resort, to make their life better. So they want to turn to all these kind of gambling website to flip their life over. Telstra has blocked more than 1,800 scam sites this year, but warns new ones appear daily, picking between what? So what exactly is this? What? They have blocked more than 1,800 scam sites, but warn that new ones appear daily, picking between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. when users are most vulnerable. I don't understand this. Because, when you launch a website, it's just there 24/7. It just keeps on running. And whoever access the website are those who, they can access it as and when they want. So what this means is that the victims normally visit these kind of websites, the gambling website. They call it scambling website. They visit all these gambling websites from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for a period of 2 hours at night. Then in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Oh, this is a new one. Don't fall for the vacation notification HR scam. Let's see what is it about. This is from Fox. So it's a scam that is designed to impersonate your company's HR department. So according to this research network, what they say is that this kind of HR vacation notification scam, it tends to come around this time of the year because a lot of people are traveling right now, and it also come around during the winter time because a lot of people are traveling around that time as well. You get an email from your company's HR asking you to click a link to submit your vacation time. So everybody's very scared, right, of losing their job. So when they get this kind of email from the HR and asking you to click a link, then you could quickly click it, and the moment you click it, you download a malicious app on your devices. But if this kind of thing happen, it's very scary, all right? If this kind of thing happen, if you have attended my webinar or you have attended our podcast, you will know that we often talk about these 4 stages of hacking operation, where in stage 1, the hackers they are trying to infiltrate as many devices as possible, and they have already infiltrated a lot of devices, which is why you always have to adopt a never trust, always verify kind of attitude towards all of your devices. Then in addition to that, they in stage 2, once they have tried, so there'll be somebody who always try to infiltrate as many devices as possible. Then once they do that, they move on to stage 2. That is, they'll try to do research on you, and they do some of this research can last for a few days because your devices and your activities are so compromised. So within a few days, they can determine that you are the type of victim that they want to that they want to scam. Some is being conducted over a period of months, and for the high valued people that I talk about, that they will attack in the 4th stage. They will actually monitor your behavior over years. They'll slowly understand your behavior over years. They're collecting evidence of you over years, and they're collecting private moments of you over the years. Because when they move to stage 4, that's the maximum damage that they can do to you. That is, they will identify certain group of people to blackmail them, to do certain things for them for the rest of their lives. So back to this thing is, it says that you need to do urgent rescheduling. Your time off hasn't been approved, or you need to confirm the dates. So you get a little bit scared. Maybe you never did so before you travel, so you click on the link, and once you click on the link, it will either infect your computer with malware or takes you to a site to log in and effectively hand your credentials over to the scammer. So if they are able to identify what company you work for, it means that the hackers and scammers, they have already targeted you for quite a few weeks. It means that definitely your devices are being hacked, definitely. And there's one more indication that your devices are being hacked, okay? When there is a change in network, for example, let's say there's a strange call that you receive on your phone, right? And this call always happens when you enter your house. So when you enter a house, you switch the internet network to your house Wi-Fi. So you're no longer on your data plan, your phone's data plan, and you enter the house to switch it over to the Wi-Fi. And immediately the malware will trigger an alert to the hacker telling them that you have reached home. So once they know that you have reached home, you're relaxed and so on, you're more likely to pick up a call. Then the strange call comes in, the unknown call comes in. That is because the hacker, they are already on your system. They know that you have reached home and they try to call you on your phone in order to, try to trick you and something like this. So if you notice that there are this kind of things happening the moment you step into the house, the moment there's a network change and you get a phone call, and there are many instances of this happening, it means that your devices are compromised. It means that you have to do something about it. So here say, to protect yourself, the experts, cybersecurity experts say, check the email address. Always verify that it's coming from your HR, it's coming from your HR representative, and is that email format normally used by your company. And it's very tricky because there are two types of alphabets, and hackers, they love to, there's the normal English alphabets, and then there is the Slavic alphabet, and there is the Greek alphabet as well, right? So sometimes the email may use an A or B or a letter that is used by the Slavics or used by the Greek alphabet, and it looks the same, but it's not the same because part of the email is being formed 90% using English alphabet, and some parts is being formed using Slavic languages, but it looks the same to you because you're not trained in different types of languages, so you cannot identify. All you think that is an English word, so you think that there's no problem, just click on it. So the best thing is to just don't click on it. If you have any if you want to verify, you can verify, directly on WhatsApp or something like this, directly with the HR person. Always try to verify with somebody. Don't try to act purely on just the email itself. It is so dangerous right now. Those kind of PDF viewer that a lot of people are using, and those PDF viewers are so dangerous. If you go to certain stores, right, and you see some of the PDF viewer, they're so high ranking, but some of these PDF viewer, they are actually they are very dangerous in the sense that they are actually harvesting your information. So let's say if you want to look at some document, you open up the document in that PDF viewer, and what it does is that it will read the content on your PDF and stream it to the external server, because that company, they want to know what you are watching, what you are reading, what you're watching, and so on. Then apart from that, there's also malicious link on the PDF. So sometimes you might need to use some secure PDF viewer so that you don't click on any malicious link at all. So these are the things to watch out for. There are a lot of this kind of cases that is always happening. Sometimes I get very worried about this kind of things happening as well. It's like, you know, you never know that you're going to get hacked. So the best thing is to keep to the safest path forward.
Your phone isn't just a gadget.
Okay, so back to this, right? So there is this PDF viewer. This PDF viewer is very good because it doesn't have any form of telemetry. And what that means is that when you use this PDF viewer, it doesn't take any information from your content and stream it to some external server. It doesn't do that. So it keeps all the content stays on your phone. But unlike some PDF viewer, the moment you view your PDF on that PDF viewer, it takes all the content on your PDF and stream it to their server because of two reasons. One, maybe they want to know the content of your PDF. It could be a corporate espionage. Second, it could be that they want to use that content to train their AI model. So those PDF views are very dangerous. Then the second reason for using this PDF viewer is it has a button. So it has a safe mode button. The moment you press it, the safe mode, it will scan the entire document, making sure that you won't click on any malicious link. Because if you click on any malicious link on the PDF, what it does is that it will actually install a program onto your phone that enables the scammers to spy on you through your camera and spy on you on the microphone. So I think that it's very dangerous, which is why you got to choose your PDF viewer very carefully. A lot of people are using this to trick. A lot of people are using this kind of method to harvest the information from your PDF. Okay, let's move on to the next news. I also need to do research on the latest because I need to find out about what's happening as well. So vacation scams. This vacation scam is very good because first of all, the person who is receiving the scam, right? The person is on a holiday. Then in addition to being on a holiday, they are very relaxed. And they're very scared of, everybody is scared of losing their job. So there's a lot of urgency. Then on top of that, there's also like, sometimes you may not be sure whether or not you have key in the vacation dates on the HR system. So what happens is that you're just scared. So you might click on the link that the HR sends to you so that you will act on it. And when you do that, they download the malicious app on your system so that they can spy on you. It's a very bad scam. Don't fall for it. Police new Android NFC scam in Pakistan. Actually, this NFC scan is not really as dangerous as it sounds, because now a lot of phones, they have the NFC security that actually switches off the NFC after a short while if you don't use it, and you only turn it on when you've decided to scan something with your NFC. So anyway, what they say is that the attackers, they rely on two methods to exploit the unsuspecting users. The first method is known as direct NFC. So the scammers, they contact victims through messaging platform. Then next, they persuade users to install malware disguised as legitimate banking or financial applications. So after the attackers convince the victims to tap their physical card against the infected smartphone and enter their PIN codes, the hackers instantly capture sensitive data, card data. Then the other method is the reverse NFC scam that is becoming increasingly common. So in this scenario, criminals, they trick victims into installing a malicious app, then setting it as their default contactless payment service. So what happens is that this infected phone transmits an NFC signal that automated teller machines recognize as a scammer-controlled payment card. Then the scammer persuades the victims to deposit cash. And the victims then believe that they are transferring money to a secure account, but actually they are sending funds directly to the criminals. But actually now it's not so easy to scam through NFC. There are a lot of solutions out there, so many solutions out there that protect you against NFC scam. So I would rank this like really low. But the thing to be really worried about is, when somebody unknown contacts you on WhatsApp, do you talk to that person? Do you talk to that person? Sometimes I do, because I talk to a lot of people throughout the day, throughout the weeks. I keep talking to so many people that sometimes that's the reason. That's one weakness about me as well, and I think that it's a weakness for a lot of people, because if you are in the habit of talking to a lot of people, usually you are not so concerned about whether this person is a scammer or what. You just want to talk to that person, right? It's just like when I was younger, I do a lot of sales, and how I do sales is I use a telephone book, and I go through the telephone book and I call people and I do telephone sales. So I go through like thousands over accounts per day, just keep selling stuff. And after going through that stint, some people they hang up the phone on me, even though I have a really good result, I have a really good product or service for them. So there was a period of time that I trained myself to pick up every single phone call. Even if a person is selling me something, I'll still pick up the phone call, I'll still talk to the person, and I give the person some minutes of my time just to listen to his or her pitch, because I want to know what exactly she's selling. If it's good, then I'll take it. If it's not, then so be it. But now it's different. Now it's like, a lot of people, they don't want. Now that's the thing about it as well, because the authorities, the cybersecurity professionals, they are advising people to not pick up their phone calls to talk to, in case you fall for a scammer's fraud. But the thing is, the scammers and the hackers, they also don't want you to pick up the phone calls. They don't want you to pick it up. They want you to stay scared. They want you to fear about picking up phone calls, because if you don't pick up phone calls and you're not used to talking to people on the phone, there's less chance of you verifying. And if there's less chance of you verifying, it means that the possibility of them scamming you is higher. Anyway, this NFC scam is in Pakistan. So Australia is the largest target of paid ad scams, research finds by Cyber Daily. Wow, there's so many like cybersecurity news from Australia. It's like so many Australians are being scammed. Australia is like the scam capital of the world. So they say that Australians are being scammed by a lot of advertisements, and so far there were the authorities over there of some security network platform. They have identified 400,000 over advertisements that were tracked to more than 12,000 individuals paid scam campaigns. And these Australians that are being served scam ads that impersonate the Reserve Bank of Australia, the RBA, that is a very well-known financial platform for the Australians. And rather than, crude spam, these are actually very carefully constructed campaigns that is actually designed to feel credible using fake breaking news stories, fabricated celebrity endorsements, and realistic-looking websites to build trust before the scammers decide to scam you. So every campaign goes through a paid advertising on Meta platforms, meaning that these scammers, they were actually paying to put the content on Facebook, put it on Instagram, so that it becomes even more convincing and tricking the users to click on all this content. And sometimes, it's being designed in such a way that sometimes you scroll through all the Facebook content and Instagram content. Sometimes you accidentally click on the advertisement. So when you accidentally click on the advertisement, it will bring you direct to the website, and it will download a malicious app on your phone. So you got to be very careful of your scrolling. So it's through Meta platform. So the scammers, they're paying to place their content directly in front of everyday users like me and everyone else. And the most common scam are financial scams, with many campaigns posing as trusted investment or insurance platform. Then there are also, apart from financial scams, there are also health-related scams as well. It's among the top categories. And a lot of it has to do with sleep improvement and weight loss. A lot of people cannot get to sleep, right? They want to lose weight as well. And they are providing this kind of solution, but it's actually a trick fabricated to lure the victims to their website. And unsurprisingly, AI was a key feature in the language and imagery associated with these scams. And this is especially evident in the scam that promote urgency in breaking news style of fraud advertising. Nice. I like this. Why? Firstly, we know that a lot of hackers, they like to target places like Australia and Hong Kong. The reason why they target Hong Kong is because, there are a lot of elderlies in Hong Kong that didn't migrate. They just continue staying in Hong Kong. And the children that have all migrated to Australia, they've all migrated to USA, to Canada. And those elderlies are staying put in Hong Kong by themselves. And there's no one to help them. So scammers, they target these Hong Kongese, the Hongkongese. As for Australians, I don't exactly know why hackers like to target Australians. Don't ask me why. I don't really know. They also like to target the Japanese as well. There are a lot of older Japanese folks, 80 plus. If you listen to my scam, you will know that I just shared a very recent incident about this 80-year-old woman staying in the rural part of Japan. Very old, staying by herself. She is very lonely. She's very lonely, and the scammer called her up, telling her that he is an astronaut and he is currently trapped on the spaceship and he needs money to buy oxygen. And what this 80-year-old do is that she transferred a lot of money to the astronaut, and she thinks that the astronaut is in some kind of urgent need of money to buy oxygen, otherwise he cannot survive. So, I know it's a very lousy kind of scam. How can an astronaut be trapped on a spaceship and needs money to buy oxygen, right? But the problem is, you're 80 years old, you're lonely, and you maybe may not be even in the right mind, may not, your mental is not working well. Then you are stuck in the rural part of Sapporo, Nihon, Nippon. So, all alone by yourself, so you get scammed by all these people. Same thing as Hong Kong as well. A lot of elderlies are getting scammed. I like this by Tech Republic. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's gone. They took it down. I saw it. There's this FBI warning. World Cup scammers are spoofing FIFA tickets. Thought that's a good news. Oh, this is a new one. Retired engineer from India lost 2 crores of rupee in an online share fraud. Oh, so what happened was that, this retired engineer, he was at home alone, he's old, he's retired, he has nothing to do, he's alone. So what they did was like they have been observing him for a long time, all right? That's why they used this technique. So what they did was that he was alone and they added his phone number to a messaging app chat group. Then in the chat group, right, they keep on discussing among themselves about the high returns that they earn through online share trading. And the retired engineer, he's just there watching the conversation. He's being added to the conversation. He's watching the conversation, and he thought that this is real, that, these people, they are onto some good investment that is reaping them good rewards. Then he got hooked. Then after that, they talk among themselves, and then they added new members. Then what they did was that they say, they tell the other members. They didn't tell the retired engineer, right? The retired engineer was just part of the chat group, watching the entire conversation. And the members within, they say that, I'm earning a lot of money, and there's this online share trading program, this application. I'm using it, and I'm earning so much money from it. So if you download this and use it, you're going to earn a lot of money as well. And that's why the retired engineer, he got hooked. Nobody is telling him that, hey, you got to download this. He is just watching the conversations. He's just watching all the actions, and he goes ahead and download the link that was shared between the group members, and he got hacked. And that's how the scam got through to him. It's a very good hack. Take note of this. It's a very good hack. Take note of this. Don't fall for this kind of hack. The reason why we have this webinar, this sharing session, is because we want to raise the awareness of cybersecurity. And if you're interested in hearing all the latest scam so that you don't get tricked, subscribe to us. This webinar is being broadcast to 20 plus social media platforms around the world, in Russia, in Europe, in China, in USA, UK, in Middle East. So if you have any comments or questions, just place your questions and answer and your comments on the social media site that you are viewing this platform on. In addition to that, this content is being aired on Radio Future, a New York City radio station. It's being aired as a segment on Radio Future. Oh, it's been 1 hour, right? So let's just go through one more news before we call it a day. I spend my entire day doing some coding. and I meet up with a lot of customers. And one of the things that I enjoy doing is to do research on the different kinds of scams and attending conferences regarding cybersecurity initiative. And from what I learned from all these conferences and meeting with clients, meeting with customers, and what I learned from them, sometimes I translate all these information into our cybersecurity app. And this app can be downloaded for free. If you were to use the free version, it can protect you from a lot of things. And I try to, and plus, I also need time to do some research as well. So in this session, we are doing this research live together with you. It's being broadcast as a content, our research. We do it openly because we are a very open company. We don't harvest any information from anybody. We don't sell information of our customers because we don't even take information from them. Oh, helicopter scam. I know about that. I was formerly from the law enforcement, doing detective and paramilitary work. And what we do inside is we keep ourselves informed of a lot of scams through our investigation work, through our surveillance work, and we also do a lot of research as well. But the problem is we don't really share all those research with openly like this. What I'm doing right now is I'm going through the various cybersecurity scamming news to keep myself informed and to keep our listeners, to keep our customers informed as well. Anyway, just to introduce, our antivirus is free to use. It's very easy to download and start using it. There will be a lot of new patches coming up. This new patches is going to strengthen the scans in identifying different types of new attacks, because for the past few weeks, right, for the past 1 week, every day we are identifying more than 1,000 plus signal points, and all these signal points are very dangerous. It's the latest malware threats, and we will actually we're doing a lot of research on all this, and we're patching up the software so that our customers, they get the latest in cybersecurity protection. Okay, that's a new one. This is a new one. This is an AI real estate fraud. Let's go through it. Something new. 5 real estate scams fueled by AI that buyers and sellers should know. This is a new scam. Let's see how they do it. So scammers, they are actually targeting the real estate industry because there are a lot of money in real estate, and this happened in New York. So what they are doing is that the scammers, they are using AI to mimic property owners, to act as property owners, and real estate professionals, and they are targeting unencumbered homes or vacant land. And in 2025 alone, there were like 12,000 reported real estate related fraud. And all the scams are like, fake wire instructions and so on. Let's see what are the real scams about. Scammers pose as home. Okay, this is seller impersonation scam. So the scammers, they pose as home or land owners using forged identity, AI generated documents, and stolen public records to list and sell properties they don't own. Hey, this happens a lot in India as well. A piece of real estate can be sold like 10 times, 20 times, and nobody even owns it. People just keep on paying money for it. So the seller, they won't meet in person or live video call, and communication happens exclusively through email or text. And the price is often meaningfully below comparable sales with little explanation. Then the other one is wire fraud scam. So what they're doing is that they're using malware and AI tools, and the cybersecurity as the cyber criminals will hack the email accounts of real estate agents, buyers, or title company to intercept closing communications and documents. They then send fake wire instruction to the buyer for down payment and closing cost. This is very high level. The third one is fake rental listing scam. Scammers steal listing photos and repost the properties as rental to collect upfront deposits or fees. Oh, that's interesting. Fake Zoom and Google Meet scam. Scammers pose as buyers or sellers and push victims to click a fake video meeting link. The goal is to install malware or steal password. Listing agents are often the target, but it can happen to home sellers as well. And the fifth one is scammers transfer property ownership to themselves using fake IDs and forged signature. And the advent of AI has increased this, making it easier to create forged documents, clone identities, and bypass security checks faster than before. So what they do is that they will target vacant land rentals, or vacation home. So what happens is that after selling the property for cash, they leave all these victims in their wake. So the way to avoid this kind of scam is to register with your local country courthouse for deed scam protection. So these are the different kinds of real estate scam that has happened in New York City. And basically, it's about taking fake listing and scamming you of the money. But the earlier one was the best, because the hacker managed to hack into the real estate company. So they know exactly when is the closing going to happen. And they hack into the real estate company, use their email the buyer, and ask them to pay the deposit into their account, the hacker's account. And the buyer, they think that they are paying into the real estate company, but actually they are paying to the hacker. That's a very high level hack. So you got to beware of this. Always go through your agent, double check with him. If don't just refer to the email. All right, there's a lot of content for today, and so many things. All right, thank you for watching this webinar, and we hope to see you in the future run. If you want to keep yourself updated on the different kinds of scams, do subscribe to us so that you stay alert and you are aware of what's happening. And awareness is the best protection against all this kind of scams. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you, and have a good day ahead.
Doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus. Stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection. Tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring. Keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring. Protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor. Flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of Active Circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login key, and basically your whole digital life. That's why modern threats hitting smartphones are so dangerous. Hackers don't just go after apps. They try to sneak into every corner of your device. Active Circuitry's flagship solution steps in with AI-powered protection built for mobile. It's fueled by over 4 million signal points and growing daily, so it's constantly learning from real-world attacks. The system doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus. Stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection. Tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring. Keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring. Protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor. Flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of Active Circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login key, and basically your whole digital life. That's why modern threats hitting smartphones are so dangerous. Hackers don't just go after apps. They try to sneak into every corner of your device. Active Circuitry's flagship solution steps in with AI-powered protection built for mobile. It's fueled by over 4 million signal points and growing daily, so it's constantly learning from real-world attacks. The system doesn't just block threats, it understands them, traces them, and reacts fast. Here's what it brings to your phone. Firewall and antivirus. Stops malicious traffic and apps before they cause damage. Intrusion detection. Tracks suspicious activity and can even trace attacks back to their country of origin. Camera and microphone abuse monitoring. Keeps an eye out for apps trying to spy on you. Clipboard abuse monitoring. Protects sensitive data like passwords or copied text from being stolen. Login monitor. Flags unusual login attempts so you know when someone's trying to break in. All of this runs quietly in the background, powered by advanced AI that spots patterns humans might miss. And because it's always learning, your protection gets stronger every day. So while cybercriminals keep inventing new tricks, your phone stays one step ahead. It's not just security, it's peace of mind for the way we live now. Fast, mobile, and always connected. Active Guard, a product of Active Circuitry. Your phone isn't just a gadget anymore, it's your wallet, your camera, your microphone, your login